G'day coffee lovers. Welcome to your ultimate guide on brewing the perfect cuppa. Whether you're a seasoned barista or just starting your coffee journey, this video is your ticket to unlocking a world of flavor. We're diving deep into the art of coffee brewing. Get ready to transform your mornings, one delicious sip at a time. Over the next few minutes, I'll share tips and tricks I've learned over the years. From bean to cup, we'll cover it all. By the end, you'll be brewing coffee that's not just good, it's extraordinary. So grab your favorite mug, get comfy, and let's get started. Before we jump into the good stuff, let's gather our tools and ingredients. You'll need freshly roasted coffee beans, of course. A grinder is essential for unlocking the freshest flavors. Water, the other key ingredient, should be filtered and hot. Choose your preferred brewing method: French press, drip, pour over, or espresso machine. And don't forget optional extras like milk, sugar, or spices to personalize your cup. Now that we're prepped, let's talk beans. Did you know that coffee beans actually come from a fruit called a cherry? We'll explore the fascinating world of coffee origins and roasts. Get ready to impress your friends with your newfound coffee knowledge. Alright, coffee enthusiasts, let's talk beans. These little gems are the heart and soul of your brew. They hold the potential for a symphony of flavors just waiting to be unlocked. Think of coffee beans like grapes. Just like different grapes make different wines, various coffee beans create unique coffee profiles. Factors like origin, altitude, and processing methods all play a role in shaping the final flavor. From the bright acidity of Ethiopian yirgacheffe to the rich chocolate notes of Sumatran Mandeling, there's a whole world of coffee waiting to be explored. Don't be afraid to experiment and find your favorites. Now let's meet the two main players in the coffee bean game, Arabica and Robusta. Arabica, the reigning champ, boasts a smoother, more nuanced flavor with higher acidity. Think fruity, floral, and oh so delicious. Robusta, on the other hand, packs a punch with its bold, intense flavor and higher caffeine content. It's known for its earthy, nutty notes and often used in blends to add a kick. Remember, the best bean depends on your taste. If you prefer a mellow morning cup, Arabica's your mate. If you need a caffeine jolt, Robusta will do the trick. Section 3. The wonderful world of coffee roasts. Once you've chosen your beans, it's time to talk about roasting. This crucial step transforms green coffee beans into the aromatic, flavorful ones we know and love. Roasting levels range from light to dark, each offering a distinct flavor profile. Light roasts retain more of the bean's natural flavors, showcasing bright acidity and delicate nuances. Medium roasts offer a balanced flavor profile with a touch of sweetness, perfect for everyday enjoyment. Dark roasts, roasted for a longer time, develop a bolder, more intense flavor with smoky or bittersweet notes. Remember, freshness is key. Look for beans with a roasted on date and aim to use them within a few weeks for optimal flavor. Section 1. The grind your gateway to flavor country. Now that we've covered beans and roasts, let's talk about grinding. This is where the magic really starts to happen, folks. Grinding your beans fresh is like unlocking a treasure chest of flavor. You see, when coffee beans are ground, their surface area increases, allowing for better extraction during brewing. This means more of those delicious flavor compounds end up in your cup. Pre-ground coffee, on the other hand, starts to lose its freshness soon after grinding. Those precious aromas and flavors, gone with the wind, mate. Section 2. Cracking the grind size code. Now here's the thing about grinding. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation. The grind size you need depends on your chosen brewing method. Think of it like this. Different brewing methods have different extraction times. For quick brewing methods like espresso, you need a fine grind. This allows for maximum flavor extraction in a short amount of time. For slower methods like French press, a coarser grind is key. This prevents over-extraction and ensures a balanced, enjoyable brew. Remember, the goal is to find the sweet spot for your preferred method. Too coarse, and your coffee will be weak and sour. Too fine, and it'll be bitter and over-extracted. Section 3. Mastering your grinder for coffee perfection. Now let's talk about grinders. There are two main types, blade grinders and burr grinders. Blade grinders are like tiny coffee ninjas, chopping the beans with a whirling blade. While they're budget-friendly, they can produce an inconsistent grind, which can affect the flavor of your coffee. Burr grinders, on the other hand, use two revolving abrasive surfaces, the burrs, to crush the beans into uniform particles. This consistency is key to unlocking the full potential of your beans. They do come with a higher price tag, but trust me, the investment is worth it for serious coffee lovers. Remember, a good grinder is a coffee lover's best friend. Treat it well, keep it clean, and it will reward you with cup after cup of coffee bliss. Section 4. Grind fresh, brew happy. So there you have it, folks. The lowdown on grinding your way to coffee nirvana. Remember, fresh is always best. Grind your beans right before brewing to capture those volatile aromas and flavors. Experiment with different grind sizes to find what works best for your taste and brewing method. And don't be afraid to have a little fun. Coffee brewing is all about exploration and enjoyment. So go forth, grind with confidence, and create your perfect cuppa. Section 1. Brewing methods. A world of coffee delights. All right, coffee aficionados, it's showtime. We've covered beans, roasts, and grinds. Now it's time to brew some liquid gold. The brewing method you choose can dramatically impact the flavor and character of your coffee. From the full-bodied richness of a French press to the clean, crisp notes of a pour-over, each method offers a unique coffee experience. The key is to find the one that suits your taste and lifestyle. Don't be afraid to experiment. Each method has its quirks and nuances, and half the fun is discovering what works best for you. So grab your favorite mug and let's dive into the world of coffee brewing. Section 2. French press, a classic for a reason. First up, let's talk about the French press, a timeless classic for a reason. This elegant brewing method is known for its simplicity and ability to produce a full-bodied, flavorful cup. Start by adding coarsely ground coffee to the bottom of the press. Next, pour hot water around 200 degrees Fahrenheit or 93 degrees Celsius over the grounds, ensuring all the coffee is saturated. Gently stir the mixture to ensure even extraction. Place the plunger on top, but don't press down yet. Allow the coffee to steep for about 4 minutes, giving the flavors time to fully develop. Slowly press down on the plunger, separating the grounds from the brewed coffee. And voila, your French press coffee is ready to be enjoyed. Section 3. Drip coffee, your everyday hero. Next, we have the trusty drip coffee maker, an everyday hero for many coffee lovers. This method is all about convenience and consistency, making it perfect for busy mornings. Start by placing a filter in the designated basket and adding your desired amount of medium ground coffee. Fill the water reservoir with fresh cold water and select your desired brew strength. Press start and let the machine work its magic. The hot water will slowly drip through the coffee grounds, extracting those delicious flavors along the way. Once the brewing cycle is complete, you'll have a pot of aromatic coffee ready to kickstart your day. Remember, a clean coffee maker brews the best coffee. Section 4. Pour over, the art of precision brewing. Now let's step into the world of pour over coffee, a method that combines artistry and precision. This hands-on approach allows for greater control over the brewing process, resulting in a clean, nuanced cup. Place a filter in your pour-over device, like a Hario Vice 60 or Chemex, and pre-wet it with hot water. Add your desired amount of medium-fine ground coffee to the filter. Slowly pour hot water over the coffee grounds in a circular motion, ensuring all grounds are evenly saturated. This initial pour, also known as the bloom, allows the coffee to release trapped gases and enhance the flavor. Continue pouring water in stages, maintaining a consistent flow rate. Once the brewing is complete, remove the filter and savor the delicate flavors of your pour-over masterpiece. Section 5. Espresso intensity in every drop. Finally, let's talk about espresso, the bold and intense brew that forms the base for countless coffee creations. Mastering espresso requires a bit more finesse and specialized equipment, but the results are well worth the effort. Start by grinding your beans to a fine consistency, resembling table salt. Tamp the grounds firmly into the portafilter, creating a level surface. Lock the portafilter into the espresso machine and place your cup underneath. Brew your shot, aiming for a rich, syrupy espresso with a beautiful crema, the creamy layer on top. From a classic espresso shot to creamy lattes and cappuccinos, the possibilities are endless. Experiment with different beans, grind sizes, and brewing times to find your perfect espresso parameters. Section 6. Water, the unsung hero of coffee brewing. Believe it or not, water quality plays a crucial role in coffee brewing. After all, coffee is about 98% water. Using filtered or bottled water can make a noticeable difference in the taste of your final brew. Tap water often contains chlorine, minerals, and other impurities that can interfere with coffee extraction, resulting in a less flavorful cup. Filtered water, on the other hand, removes these unwanted elements, allowing the true flavors of your coffee to shine through. If you're serious about your coffee, consider investing in a water filter or using bottled water specifically designed for brewing. Remember, good water equals good coffee. Section 7. Ratios and timing. The science of deliciousness. Now let's talk about ratios and timing, the scientific side of coffee brewing. Finding the right balance between coffee grounds and water, as well as the optimal brewing time, is key to extracting the perfect cup. A general starting point is a 1:15 coffee to water ratio, meaning 1 gram of coffee for every 15 grams of water. However, you can adjust this ratio based on your personal preferences and the specific brewing method you're using. Similarly, brewing time plays a crucial role in flavor extraction. Under-extracted coffee can taste sour and weak, while over-extracted coffee can be bitter and unpleasant. Experiment with different brewing times to find the sweet spot for your taste. Section 8. Troubleshooting tips, conquering common coffee dilemmas. Even seasoned coffee brewers encounter the occasional hiccup, but fear not. Here are a few troubleshooting tips to help you conquer common coffee dilemmas. If your coffee tastes weak or sour, try using a finer grind size, increasing the coffee to water ratio, or extending the brewing time. If your coffee tastes bitter or burnt, try using a coarser grind size, decreasing the coffee to water ratio, or shortening the brewing time. And if your coffee just doesn't taste right, don't be afraid to experiment with different beans, roasts, or brewing methods. The journey to coffee perfection is all about exploration and discovery. Section 1. The perfect pour from pot to cup. Good day again. Now that you've brewed your amazing coffee, let's talk about the perfect pour. It's all about showcasing your hard work and creating an enjoyable experience. First things first, choose the right vessel for your brew. A wide-mouthed cup allows for better aroma appreciation, while a mug keeps your coffee warmer for longer. Hold your cup at a slight angle and pour steadily from a consistent height. Avoid splashing or pouring too quickly, as this can disrupt the delicate flavors. The goal is to create a smooth, even stream of coffee, filling your cup with liquid gold. Section 2. Milk and sugar, the dynamic duo of customization. Now, let's talk about personalizing your cup. For many coffee lovers, a splash of milk or a sprinkle of sugar is the perfect way to enhance the flavor. Experiment with different types of milk to find your favorite. Cow's milk adds a touch of sweetness and creaminess, while plant-based alternatives like almond milk, oat milk, or soy milk offer unique flavor profiles. When it comes to sweeteners, white sugar is a classic choice, but don't be afraid to branch out. Honey, maple syrup, or even a pinch of cinnamon can add a touch of natural sweetness and complexity to your brew. Remember, the key is to find what tastes best to you. Section 3. Presentation matters. Elevating your coffee ritual. Believe it or not, presentation really does matter. Taking a few extra seconds to elevate your coffee ritual can significantly enhance the overall enjoyment. Start by choosing a beautiful mug or cup that sparks joy. Consider adding a small plate of cookies or a piece of fruit on the side for a touch of indulgence. If you're feeling fancy, why not try creating some latte art? With just a bit of practice, you can pour stunning designs on top of your milk-based coffee creations. Remember, coffee is more than just a beverage. It's an experience. So take the time to savor the aroma, appreciate the presentation, and enjoy every sip of your handcrafted masterpiece. Well, folks, we've reached the end of our coffee brewing adventure. We've covered a lot of ground today, from selecting the perfect beans to mastering different brewing methods. Remember, brewing great coffee is a journey, not a destination. It's about exploring different flavors, experimenting with techniques, and finding what works best for you. Don't be discouraged if your first few attempts aren't perfect. Even the most experienced baristas had to start somewhere. Embrace the learning process, have fun along the way, and celebrate those small victories, like that first perfectly extracted shot of espresso or that beautifully bloomed pour-over. One of the most exciting aspects of coffee brewing is the endless potential for customization. Don't be afraid to break free from the rules and experiment with different variables. Try a new coffee origin every week. Adjust your grind size by a fraction of a millimeter. Play around with water temperature and brewing times. You never know what hidden gems you might uncover. Who knows? You might even discover a new brewing technique or a flavor combination that rocks your world. The world of coffee is your oyster, so go forth and explore. Remember, you don't have to embark on this coffee journey alone. There's a vibrant and welcoming community of coffee enthusiasts out there, eager to share their knowledge, tips, and passion for all things coffee. Connect with fellow coffee lovers online, join a local coffee club, or simply strike up a conversation with your favorite barista. Sharing your experiences, asking questions, and learning from others can enrich your coffee journey in countless ways. Who knows, you might even make some lifelong friends along the way, all thanks to the magic of coffee. So there you have it, folks, your ultimate guide to brewing the perfect cup of coffee. I hope you've enjoyed this caffeinated adventure as much as I have. Remember, the most important ingredient in any cup of coffee is passion. So go forth, experiment, and brew with confidence. And don't forget to share your coffee creations and brewing triumphs with the world. Until next time, happy brewing. Cheers.